Hello and welcome to Ielts Speaking, your all-time Ielts Speaking partner. And today we are back with the very important video for every Ielts candidate. As you can see that due to closing of this, I can say cancellation of Ielts exam were cancelled. But the good thing is now Ielts exams are resumed, and in many parts of the world Ielts exams are taking place. So we have, I can say, a bank of questions for you guys of in writing and in speaking, because we come to know of regarding different new question which are like May to August 2020 new questions. So what are those? I can say it includes writing and speaking. So let us have a look on those questions, and you must, I can say, download or save this video, because that is going to be really helpful, or you can either catch the photographs. So before proceeding, hit the subscribe button now and press the bell icon, and just let's get started. Well, guys, on your screen, for firstly, you can see a part 3 discussion question for IELTS speaking. The question on your screen, that what is a good age for children to start using mobile phones, places where mobile phones are prohibited, or do you think mobile phones can cause harm in certain places, or should there be areas where mobile phones aren't allowed? Do you think using a mobile phone can appear impolite sometimes, and do you think it would be impolite in another country or culture? And the cue card that talk about an occasion when you couldn't use your mobile phone, and the cues on your screens. And the next, you can see writing task 2. It seems clear that obesity in today's society is to some extent due to the availability of fast food. Should government place a tax on fast food to reduce the amount of fast food consumed? So you can see on your screens the next part, a discussion on your screens regarding health advice in the articles, or is it easier to lead a healthy lifestyle, or is being active playing sports, is being active or being playing sports is popular in your country, or what do people do to keep them fit, and who is responsible for keeping people fit, and should the government provide health services free of charge or everyone? Next is part 1 question, that same similar question, your name, your ID, you look from where you are, and on what occasion people in your country eat cakes. Have you ever baked the cake? Do you normally have dessert at the end of your meal? Do you like art? What kind of art is your favorite? And do you visit an art gallery recently? Did you? Sorry. Next is the cue card on your screens. Talk about an article you read online that was about healthy living, and the cues on your screens. And the next is again a cue card that talk about something you bought that was difficult to use at first, and the cues on your screens. Next is again a part 1, the same similar question, your name, your ID, your location. Do you work or study? Do you prefer using a pen or pencil to write? It is an IELTS introductory topic, pen or pencil, and the questions are same, that when was the last time you bought a pen or pencil? Do you have a lucky number? Are you good at remembering numbers? Do you like mathematics? And do you like where were you good at math? Is it useful to you now? Do you think you will use math in the future? So again, part 2 discussion, that do you feel that the increase in production of consumer good affect the environment? Then question regarding increased production on the environment, effects of increased production, and the main cause of damage to the environment. And the other question regarding large companies organization to be environmentally conscious, and how. And the next is a part 2 cue card, talk about something that you borrowed from a person you know. Please say what you borrowed, when you borrowed it, why you borrowed it, and when you returned it. The similar question, again a part 1 with the same question, your name, your ID, your location, and your most interesting part of your hometown, that what you most like in your hometown. Do you ever live in the countryside? Do you like living in the city or the countryside more? What do you like to eat about living in the countryside? Sorry, what do you like about living in the countryside? Next is a part 3 discussion, that is borrowing things good or bad in your opinion? Would you let someone borrow a valuable thing from you? And should people be keeping the things they borrowed for a long time? Is it good idea to borrow books, or is it better to buy own? So that's a good question. Next is writing task 2. Task 1 was a letter to a friend who was coming over to you country for a work for a work for 6 months. Letter should include suggestion for a city, suggestion for a few jobs that my friend could do, and options for the friend, make friends with the locals. So that is a general training task 1, that they have letters. It's a task 2, that some people prefer one-on-one lessons while other prefer groups. Discuss both views and give your opinion. That it is similar like that individual learning or group learning, you can say. Again, a speaking part one. Do you live in a house or apartment? What aspects you enjoy and why? Actually, the introductory questions are same. So one of our candidates just given the main question what he got. Do you like math and do you use math in your daily life? How? Again, the same core topics. Speaking part one was regarding work, art, and laughter. The part two was describe an item you bought and found difficult to use at the first time. And the part three was products and environment protection. Again, a part two was describe a day you were supposed to do something but the weather stopped you from doing it. What did you do? What else did you choose? Why you wanted to do, and describe what you felt about it. So that is a complete list or a group of 17 photographs for the latest question. I can say these are latest recent IELTS exam questions internationally. So do make sure to subscribe to get the latest, I can say, question and updates regarding IELTS and to enjoy the complete IELTS course. It's completely 100% free. So subscribe now, press the bell icon, and if you need any kind of assistance, just comment down and we will try our best to help you guys out. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.